I come back bearing Taco Bell, because that is what you eat when you don't have any groceries or money. Somewhere I have to open this. Literally, like I'm sitting there watching my driver like slowly come across Boston, being like, "You have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes. Where is it?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, it'll be there at like 8:40." And I'm like, "That's the worst time, the worst." But I'll take it. Should have ordered it earlier. Is what I really should have done. Why isn't this opening? Am I missing something? Oh yeah, it flashed. I'm like, how does this? How does box work? How do how do box? How do box workage? I hope I don't have to use my keyboard and mouse for this, because if I do, then I don't know what I'm going to do while I'm trying to eat at the same time. I feel like I may have gone overboard. I go overboard every time I order Taco Bell. I'm going to be honest. Like, I go overboard every single time. I'm going to regret this. The fuck is that? Okay. That would be that? Wait. Did I get how much food? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They fucked up my order, but like the opposite direction. I'm sitting here like having a mental breakdown as I'm looking at the number of food items that I have supposedly ordered, and I'm like, this is not correct. This is not correct. I ordered like a chalupa and a burrito. Hold on. Let me pull this up to the camera. And this is what we have. What the fuck? I don't know. Shit. Oh, that's more than $16 of food. That's for sure. Holy shit. um, that's a lot of. No, I think this is my order, because it does say it does have my order on the outside of the bag, but like I I don't know what they did. I can't quite figure it out. If I open these and figure out what they are. So what I did, okay, I ordered their discovery box thing, which comes with one of their new menu items. It comes with bean and rice burrito, and it comes with cinnamon twists, or some kind of side like cinnamon twist, or a um uh or chips and a drink. And so I ordered that, made some modifications to it, and then added one more thing, because I saw it on the menu and I was like, "Ooh, that looks good." And that's what I meant by going overboard, because I was then being like, the box is usually plenty of food. I usually don't need any more than that. Buying the one extra thing, a total of 5 things in my order, right? The burrito, uh, the the new burrito, the wait. Let me look at my fucking. Hold on. I'm so lost. I just I want to know what I'm eating at this point. At this point, I don't even know anymore. Either I just got the biggest deal of the century, or I'm an absolute fucking idiot. Nope. I am correct. That is, I ordered only 5 things and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's extra shit in here. But yeah, more food for later, I guess. It's just Taco Bell doesn't reheat well. Problem. But this, I'm assuming, is a burrito of some fashion. That's what this shape is leading me to believe. Does okay, this is a beef and this is a steak and rice, which I did in fact order, and I ordered it grilled. Is this also a steak and rice burrito? No. Okay. This uh, it comes with two. So these two things are things I ordered. What are the other three? Wait, no, one of them one of these other three is another thing that I ordered. Okay. I need to even figure out what I'm fucking eating. Also have rice in it. I think this is also a cheesy rice steak burrito. Okay. Forget the mystery uh of Murder on the Orient Express. We're gonna handle this is another cheesy burrito. Okay, what the fuck is this then? Like, did they just royally fuck? Oh my god, is this another cheesy rice burrito? No, no. Okay, no, this is not a cheesy rice burrito, but I do believe I already have one of these. Okay, well, I have some food for my boyfriend when he wakes up, I guess. This is still a lot of food and more than I could have bought. Even the stuff that I actually did buy, like I do feel like I bought too much. I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we're back. that was this is I mean, it's funny because I think I've complained about this. No, it was KFC. That's right. I'm sorry. There are just a couple of like go-to staple shit foods that we have in this household. Taco Bell is one of them. KFC is the other because there's a KFC literally around the corner. Honestly, the times that I've had it delivered are shameful because of how close it is. It's not walking distance, so it's not quite like just go over and run and grab it, but like it is close enough that I could easily drive there in 5 minutes and be back like in 10. Um, but yeah, it's the KFC. That's the thing is when we order delivery from KFC, they fuck it up every single time. And part of the reason they fuck it up is because I'm very peculiar in what I want. I'm a little weird, I know, but this is like the greatest KFC hack that there ever has been, and I don't understand. They did figure it out a little bit because on their online ordering system you can do this, but for the longest time, sides that are available through KFC, one of the sides that is available for any meal is a side of just gravy, which sounds disgusting, and it is. But um, Ragnarok, don't ever have it. But if you're already down the hole like I am, this is a great hack. But you can get a side of just gravy. And so what I will often do is get like the chicken nuggets or the chicken tenders, and I will dip the chicken into the gravy, and it's fucking delicious. That being said, every time that I've tried to order it in person, they get very confused. They are convinced that I mean mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm like, no, just the gravy. I don't know who at KFC headquarters finally figured the fuck out, but they added gravy to the sauces list now. So you don't have to get a side, the big tub of just gravy. You can actually get a small sauce thing of gravy, and that makes it way more economical. You don't feel like you have to take a shot of gravy at the end of it to make some use of it, which I have done, and I am disgusting, and I know. But um, even with that, even with that, this restaurant seems to fuck it up every single time. They have sent me the wrong thing on a regular basis, and it bothers me. Bothers me. So yeah, but this the Taco Bell isn't fine. They generally get our order right. This is maybe the first time in a while it's fucked that up. Usually the problem is more with the delivery, and that's just a whole other conversation about. I don't know if it's like this in other cities, but delivery in Boston is absolutely atrocious. Oh, that's soda all down my front. Cool. Well, good thing this shirt is basically on for the purposes of the stream and nothing else. Jesus Christ, I'm a mess today. Okay. Just make sure I clean that part up too. All right. Why are we draining out the side of the cup? Do I have to be very gentle ginger moment? What's happening? Anyway, so yeah, I got back from camping just yesterday and therefore have no food in the house. And got back in rather late, no less. Anyway, I should go back and read some of these things. Okay. In order to replace half an hour was going, no notification. Look, the place permanently closed. Reach out to DoorDash. They funded me. Read the same meal from someone and both arrived. Oh no, they both arrived within half an hour. Huh. Bought a shrimp scampi. All right. Huh. That is wild. Like permanently closed and they still delivered. That's weird. Not sure how that works. Anyway. Oh, so yeah, I am very interested to see what this game is going to be like. Especially considering the last time we played, or I played, or anyone played. I mean, I played it here. We did stream it, but I played that even when I was younger. The Murder on the Orient Express 2006 by Frogwares, I think. Where they changed the ending. I don't know, spoiler alert for perhaps the most famous mystery ever, murder mystery ever written, and therefore the most spoiled one. That was written like what? I don't want to say that number, like 80, 90 years ago. Fuck. Um KFC is very greasy. You are correct. I do feel a little bit like I ingested a brick every time I eat it, so I don't try to go out of my way for it anymore. But at the end of the day, sometimes, yeah. Um, but yeah. So, little spoiler alert for Murder on the Orient Express, a story that's now pushing 90 years. Um, fuck. Saying that out loud makes me so. Please tell me it's not really that old. Hold on. Nope. No, it is. No, it is. Fuck. Oh, God. Uh, time is awful. Published in January 1934. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's literally 91 years old. Okay. Um, so spoiler alert for a 91-year-old story, but um, it all surrounds the murder, the kidnapping and murder of Daisy Armstrong, a young child in the United States. And that is like the central driver of the plot, right? And then they changed this game in 2006. So because um, everybody knows that um, uh, everybody knows that Murder in the Orient Express ends this way. They try to change it so that it's a little different. It's got a twist or something, and they keep the majority of it perfectly the same until Poirot throws this last minute thing being like, oh, but by the way, Daisy Armstrong is actually still alive. She's 13 now. She was hiding in a fucking storage crate in the storage thing this whole time. She's alive. And everyone's like, oh my God. Ah, and it's like happy ending. And you're like, that's not how this is supposed to work. The whole deep frustrating, problematic thing of Murder on the Orient Express, and this is truly clear when you watch almost any adaptation of it. They do a very good job of making this clear. They do a better job of making it clear, I think, this particular part clear in the David Suchet version, which does make some changes due to it being a TV movie, but it works better in that sense only because you've been with Poirot for so long that you have a sense of his character, you have a sense of his drive, and therefore you know that he values justice above all through the law. He's very clear about that. So kind of. There are some times in the earlier seasons where the tongue-in-cheek kind of lets things go a little bit more. But the whole point of his characterization at that point is that he believes in law and the law's ability to render justice. And this is a case where he recognizes that the legal system failed. He sees that the legal system should have found Cassetti, otherwise known as Ratchet, guilty of murder and kidnapping, and failed to do so because he was able to manipulate evidence, witnesses, etc. And though because of that, they then, the people who are involved in the tragedy then decide to visit Ratchet, Cassetti, with their own version of justice, which is a version that Poirot instinctively cannot stand. It is not within the law. It requires them to commit murder in the form of justice. And he is so torn by that it breaks him. It's the whole thing with Murder on the Orient Express being the seminal work that it is. It takes this character whose whole thing is law and order, the lawful good paladin, exactly, and forces him to choose between doing the lawful thing, which is definitely not good, or doing the good thing, which is definitely not lawful. He has to pick one or the other. He cannot be both in this instance. There is no path for him in that. He recognizes that, and it's pain and suffering for him. It's hard, and that is completely rendered useless if, oh no, the original murder victim from 13 years ago is actually still alive. Woo! Isn't that great? Like, fuck, no, it's not. You just destroyed the whole point of the story. Fuck, Christie's rolling in her grave. God damn. I mean, that whole game series back then was a fucking riot, a hoot, a mess. I still cite it. I wasn't even that long ago that I was talking to my therapist about them, and the first one that they did, which was and then there were none, where that's the example I give of the low grade moon logic. It's low grade because it does make some sense in a universe, but it's just so tangential that it just doesn't work. The whole, like, to get through the bramble, you have to pour the apple cider onto the brambles, and the only way to make the apple cider is to use a glass only from the lounge, not the dining room, not the kitchen, only the lounge. And the apple press out back with a fermented apple, not a fresh one, which I know it's so bad. It's so bad in so many ways, and it has multiple endings. That's the other thing. I think when I played it on stream, I got the best ending, the one where as many people as possible live, and you get together with Vera, the one who drowned a child, to get the affections of a man. Which, we're just going to gloss over the fact that everybody on that island's fucking guilty of murder, but that's okay. Because obviously Christie was very interested in following that particular train of thought. She put Poirot in that instance, but then she did, and there were none, where it's literally like, I'm going to put an island full of murderers who believe they aren't guilty with someone who believes that, with a serial killer who believes that it's his job to render justice to all of them. And it's like, I don't know. And then there were none is actually my favorite Agatha Christie, easily. That's my favorite one. Like the book, the story, most of the adaptations. I think Amazon, don't quote me on that. Someone did an adaptation relatively recently, and the only character and actor I can remember is Charles Charles Dance is the judge. Um, and that one, it's so BBC. I'm sorry, it's the BBC. Um, it's just it's so good. It's so good. Um, because they really show it as like it's a thriller, you know, like you follow these characters as they see death coming for them one by one, and they like just collectively start freaking out and going like Lord of the Flies kind of, you know. It's it's brilliant. I think it's an excellent adaptation, and it really captures the spirit of what the actual novel's about. Yes, you are correct. Agatha Christie has probably rolled over so many times in her grave. She is probably no longer in England. um, like, and it's almost kind of funny that we talk about that too, because I think I didn't even show her the thing. I just realized. One of the games my brother really likes playing is board games. Is Mansions of Madness. Arkham Horror Mansions of Madness. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mansions of Madness is a board game that is based off of the Cthulhu Lovecraftian mythos, lore, etc. Um, and so I had to kind of explain Lovecraft to one of my mother's friends. She's a close friend of the family. She likes playing this game, actually. And she didn't know who H.P. Lovecraft was. So I had to explain it a little bit, which was real fun. And, you know, in this case, it was very much like I need to explain who H.P. Lovecraft was, what did he write, why is that significant? And I'm like, you know, the whole Lovecraftian genre of horror was started because he started writing these stories of like these unknowable, undescribable, indescribable horrors, to the point where the narrator is so horrified that they cannot even describe them. Talking about like immensely, infinitely powerful beings that, you know, uh, their only drive, their only function is to inflict pain and to consume. And it's like not even consume people, but like their souls, their identities, their entire universes. Like this is like world level catastrophic, disgusting, creepy, you know, terrors from the unknowable realm, the deep or whatever, right? And then had to cycle back and be like, but H.P. Lovecraft had real influences as to why he wrote about all these so-called unknowable horrors, uh, because he was just a racist, xenophobic, classist asshole. um, every single one of the villains or the unknowable horrors in his thing is because the man is afraid of technology, Italian Americans, the Irish, like black people, anyone with a skin tone darker than mayonnaise. Like this man made up whole like worlds of truly deeply disgusting horror to describe what he saw as like a blight on humanity, otherwise known as not white people. Not white Christian people, I guess is the other thing too. Like fucking this guy was nuts. Um and so I then kind of described that I'm like, you know, he would even hate this game because in some cases you can play as a black person, or you know, you can play as an Italian guy and not only do well but triumph. You can be the hero in the story, and he would hate that. And I feel like it is our duty, if we are going to enjoy any Lovecraftian level inspiration or whatnot, it is our duty. It is not just our right, but it is our duty to make sure that whatever we produce makes that man do several crisp 360s in his grave. Like, that is the goal. That is the goal. I can't remember which it's the is it Lovecraft Country? I think it is the show. Um, and it's very much more set in the South than it is, because I think that's the other thing that I had to bring up was that, like, by the way, this whole game takes place in New England. Like this is the kind of horror that defines New England these days. Half the time, I guess. Half the time it's Lovecraftian, and half the time it's like American Gothic. And I would say we are truly the birthplace of a truly American Gothic. Then you've got several different types: Southern Gothic, you know, Pacific Northwest. I don't even know what to call that. Lynchian kind of stuff, you know. Every region has their own brand of horror based around the nature and the society and civilization that's there. And ours is very much, you know, not quite classic British Gothic, but it's definitely our own American flavor. You know, this is where you get the creepy mansion on the hill kind of a thing. We are the source of that because by God, we've got creepy mansions on plenty of hills. There's some down the street. Not even fucking kidding. Not even fucking kidding. Why is this yelling at me? Your microphone is unmuted. I don't care. All right, so let's get this started. I also need to start eating because, yeah. But I am excited and terrified at the same time. So let's see what happens. I'm also not going to sit here and pretend that Christie was a great person. But okay. You. Oh, is this not going to work? A sec. On there somewhere. There it is. Hey, there we go. Microid Studio Lyon, otherwise known as the French. Let me just double check and make sure things are good here. Good, good, yes, good. Cool. Turn on the pets. So this is interesting. We are going to get the Art Deco train, which does count, but this is set in the modern day. I want to make that clear. So it was, Murder on the Orient Express was published in 1934. It is meant to be a contemporary novel, so it is meant to be set in the 1930s. Art Deco is the, you know, mode of luxury at the time. So many have leaned into the Art Deco of the train. Because at the time, the Orient Express was a real train. I mean, it kind of is, but so yeah, this is a modern adaptation of Murder on the Orient Express. It does take place in today-ish. I think this was released in 2023, so it's going to be somewhere in the 20s, late 2010s, 2020s. And there is another character that we get to play at some point. I know Boston features at some point, so I'm excited about that. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. This better be better than the last game. That's all I'm asking. Feels like a low bar, but 2023, there we go. That has beans in it. I specifically did not want beans. Shit.
The development you predicted in the Kastner case happened unexpectedly. Please come back immediately.
How can it be unexpected if I have predicted it?
Poirot, my friend, is that you?
Right, basic tutorial time. What am I missing? Where is the sauce coming from? It's all over my hand.
Over here, Poirot.
Look at this sassy little walk.
Wow.
Go ahead and pause this for a quick second while I quickly check the other things to make sure that they are actually what I fucking ordered. wondering what. That doesn't have any meat in it. Okay. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Yeah, we're back. Email. Such a mess. I'm such a mess today. his his pants cover his ankles. Bad news. He's too gorgeous.
Oh. Is it truly you, my friend?
Book, it is indeed me.
What brings you so
His
far?
voice is
A
great.
little
Though.
affair in Syria.
An affair of the heart?
No, a modest affair of recovering stolen artifacts. But now I am summoned home to England and must leave immediately.
This evening? You travel on the Orient Express, I hope.
I have made no arrangements yet, as I just learned that an emergency has arisen, and I must return to England immediately.
Very well. It will be my pleasure to secure you a sleeper on the Orient Express.
If the director of the line insists...
Okay, this is where I'm gonna call the first bullshit. Like, this is set in 2023. He's in Istanbul. He needs to get back to London immediately. You go to the airport. You go to the airport. There's been no reason given why he cannot travel via the air. Ergo, the airport. Like, no, you must travel on my slow, not fast, my slow, almost 80-something-year-old train to get back to London.
I accept with pleasure.
And we'll dine together. For I too depart this afternoon. We'll have plenty of time to catch up. I'll have the hotel transfer our luggage.
Excuse me, sir. You are the director of the line? The Princess Dragomirov would like to know if she may keep her mina in her compartment on the train.
Good morning,
I think I
Princess.
love her.
It is an honor to welcome you aboard. There is absolutely no problem for your pet.
You will ask about his food?
Oh, yes. The Princess Dragomirov would like to know if there is food for miners on board. Insects, small amphibians, baby rodents.
Baby rodents? Of course, Princess. Don't worry. Your bird will be fed as you demand.
So I do want to know how she a princess.
Yes, Clark.
One moment, sir.
Listen to
That
me.
must be Colonel
Call the police.
Bethap.
My train ticket has been stolen.
Stolen? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You travel by the Orient Express, monsieur?
Arbuthnot. Captain Archibald Arbuthnot, formerly British Army, now retired. And yes, I'm taking the Orient Express to Paris. But what business is that of yours?
He's an
My name is
asshole in every single
Director of the
adaptation.
line at your service. And perhaps this gentleman could assist you.
Ah,
He is Hercule Poirot.
But I must make that train.
A train ticket. Yesterday I recovered artifacts worth several millions.
Please, my friend. It's not just any ticket. It's an Orient Express ticket.
Very well, I will investigate.
Thank you, Poirot. I will arrange a car to Circetchi station for us.
All right. Dreaming. I mean, I'm already some of the modernizations that they've made don't work. I've already called out the one of if he has to go back to London immediately in 2023, he's going to the airport, not taking an 80-year-old train. But okay. The Princess Dragomirov is another great question. How is there an exiled Russian princess in the year 2023? At this point, those families have kind of just died out. I don't know that there's many Russian nobility kicking around the continent anymore. I know there is a society or whatever of people who claim lineage from the Tsar. To some extent, you know, there is like a, I don't know how else to put it, like a Russian Tsar in exile or something. That like goes through one of the patrilineal lines. I don't know. I looked it up at one point and, you know, it's one thing when you have the modern royal families and you've always kind of grown up knowing that like Queen Elizabeth and Prince Charles, now King Charles, you know, looked like that and everything. But then when you're like, you find out all of a sudden that, oh, no, actually there is still like a Tsar, a Romanov Tsar, and like Grand Dukes and Grand Duchesses of Russia, they're just in exile. And you have this picture in your brain that's very founded by like, late Edwardian Edwardian kind of thoughts of style and how they look and how they hold themselves and everything. And then you see it's just a partially balding white man in a suit. You're like, oh, he looks like he owns like a regional grocery store or something. That man is supposedly the heir to the throne of Russia. Like, right. And then you kind of, you know, loop it back and you're like, well, King Charles looks like that. And he's on the throne. So, I don't know. Thank you, Ragnarok, for the musical interlude. I suppose, but this game is a 180 toward the middle of the game. That's weird as hell if you've read the book. Oh boy, okay.
How do you know your ticket has been stolen, monsieur?
I put it on a table in my room. I came down here to breakfast, and when I got back, my ticket was gone, and other things were on the floor, as if they'd been tossed about.
Alors, monsieur, I suggest we begin in your room. Will you lead the way?
All right. Come on. Oh.
This is wrong.
Oh.
But I'm never far from the truth.
Ah. Got it. Okay. Unclear as to what I'm doing here.
That's the right answer.
Oh my god. The little like both is fucking. Oh god. Oh no. Nico Bellic from GTA. King Charles, you know, at least I can say King Charles can dress himself. There is that. I can honestly say that, like, any and all interest I had in the royal family absolutely disappeared after the death of Queen Elizabeth. That's when I realized that I didn't actually care about the royal family. I just cared about her.
Floor, Captain Arbuthnot?
4th floor.
Oh, one mystery solved.
What did you say? 4, right?
I suppose I can exercise my powers of observation while we wait.
I mean, it doesn't look 70, so say 45.
Et voilà.
Hey, what up? Oh god, the little fucking... That's great, I like that. See, they're in mine just like this. I mean, they do... So there were 2 other Poirot games that I played just before this. The first cases and then the London case, and both of them had a similar kind of mind map sort of deal. This seems like it's far more advanced than either of them were. First cases definitely did it better. I was surprised. So okay, gotcha. Must be the Count and Countess.
My room's along here. 411. In a hotel of this quality? A thief? Come on, don't dawdle.
Hurry up and say something racist. I'm just waiting. Come on. Come on.
It'll be a disaster if I miss that train.
Open your fucking door.
You have locked the door, monsieur?
Naturally. This is a foreign country.
You have
There it
the
is.
card?
Of course.
We will enter.
The lock has not been tampered with.
Okay.
The wallet is somewhat worn. It contains just over $200 and the usual cards.
Okay.
A stamped reservation for the Bosphorus ferry.
Did I not turn this over? Wait, no. Okay.
A fact sheet from a tour of Saint Sophia.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Wrong button.
A brochure for this fascinating city.
I do appreciate that he narrates more than the last version of Poirot. It's a collectible. Oh, that's great. Okay, you know what? You're charming me, game.
You
You're
can
charming
never
me.
have too many of these.
There are 4 mustaches to find in this room. Brilliant. Excuse me.
A conspicuous gallantry cross for meritorious service in Iraq, yet he only retired as a captain.
Curious. And I guess that's updated. Iraq instead of Afghanistan.
A list of travel expenses. But how did these papers end up on the floor?
Overdraft fees.
Four floors. It's impossible for a thief to have exited through the window. The bed is skillfully made. This earring. It is not the first time I've seen it, but where? Water with traces of soap. The water is scented. A perfume bottle. Empty. Suggestive.
So
Golden mustache.
I love that. I love that. Golden mustache. So that's all we can find in this one. Yeah. Is there a run button? Kind of. Do a very good job of it if that's the case.
How long were you at breakfast, Captain?
A half an hour or so. Just a roll and some coffee.
Okay.
The room is apparently empty. I will leave it for the moment.
Go away, please.
A brief word, sir.
I will give you 2 brief words. Go away.
Monsieur.
I've been traveling all night from New York. Must I call the management?
Pardon, monsieur. I do not believe we have awakened a thief.
Hey. We have done 3 things. All right. What about to use a keycard?
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Little things. Oh my god. Let me quickly just double check here. It's quite a lot. Oh, Black Sad. Yep, we played Black Sad. That was a time. I mean, it was mostly just me being frustrated with the mechanics of the game and the fact that it kept crashing my computer. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was eating my video card's memory. Like, it was just plowing through it, and like it caused full system level breakdowns. Like, it was crazy. So I don't know what they need to patch in that to make it work, but it's bizarre. Yeah, we made memes of Black Sad himself hardly moving. It's the turning. It felt like worse than tank controls almost. Oh, excuse me. Teriyaki stir fry. Ooh. I mean, yeah, Afghanistan would have worked anyway. So 9/11 is canon. You are correct. You know, I have noticed that there are some times that like, what is it? It's I'm trying to remember the name of the game. It's classic LucasArts, Day of the Dead. Oh my god. Grim Fandango. There it is. I can't play it on PC, or at least the last couple of times I tried playing on PC, it kept crashing. And because it didn't have an autosave feature, I would lose hours of gameplay. But for some reason, the Switch version has autosave and runs flawlessly. And considering the graphics, like, it doesn't really matter if you're playing on PC or Switch. It's fine, you know? So I just played it on Switch. It worked way better. Black said the Cadillac detectors and moved like a boat. It is a difficult game, but very fun and wonderful at the same time. I greatly enjoy it, and the music of Grim Fandango is so great. I actually have the vinyl of them playing it live, not the direct recordings from the game.
Why was there an earring in your room?
An earring? A previous guest, I suspect. I don't wear them.
Did you leave the window open?
No. That must be how the thief escaped.
I think not. Unless the thief had wings. The bed is very neatly made, but the corners are not military style.
The price we paid for this hotel? I'm not going to make my own bloody bed.
Interesting pronoun, that. We.
Interesting pronoun, we. We're talking pronouns? Woke.
I do not think
Oh,
that's
okay.
the right answer.
It's just in a pile of the papers. I think it could have disappeared.
I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Okay.
The wind probably blew the papers on the floor as it came in through the window. Moreover, the door is closed, and I found an earring on the bedside table. The captain invited a woman into his room. Maybe she is our culprit. That's the right answer.
Let's see here. Going back again. I have played the 2006 Murder on the Orient Express, the old one. Yeah. And I was actually talking about that at the beginning of the stream, because those games are a bit of a mess, in a kind of charming way sometimes, but Murder on the Orient Express, I think, is the weakest of the three. And the changes that they make at the end just kind of rob the entire game, or the entire narrative, of its power. Being like, oh, Daisy's actually still alive is trash. Just trash. So, but, yeah. That's all I gotta say about that, I guess. I cannot say I have ever played a Grand Theft Auto game. Gotta be honest.
That was easy.
It's not ostentatious enough for the princess, let's be honest. So wait, the little mind map moment before our mustache is collected. Oh, but why? There we go. Interesting. Oh. Say there's 2 more on this floor. I'm finding them all then.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Mustache.
Someone has rejected their breakfast. Not a mystery worth pursuing.
At least as long as it's rejected and ejected, yes. The mustache. Else. Uh-oh. I don't know where the 4th one is. Oh no, is it in the lobby? If it's in the lobby, I don't know if I can go back there or not. Okay.
Captain Arbuthnot, I have examined your
Can't
room.
remember.
Much was revealed, possibly more than you expected. Rest assured, we will soon find your ticket.
It's about bloody time. I have a train to catch.
As do I.
You are traveling on the Orient Express?
We? If you will be good enough to answer a few questions, we may both make our train.
Ask away.
Please give me an account of your movements yesterday.
I spent most of my day in Istanbul, sightseeing. I returned to the hotel as the sun was setting. The desk clerk can confirm I was alone when I picked up my key. I spent the night alone. I had no visitors in my room.
Liar. That's correct. Maybe. Could be.
Have you told me the entire truth, Captain Arbuthnot?
Of course. I want you to find my ticket.
Can you explain the earring I found on the bedside table?
An earring? Yes. Forgive me, Mr. Poirot. I had
Thank you,
some
Jamie, for the
business correspondence that wanted answering. The hotel provides help for business travelers. They sent up a secretary. I dictated a letter, and she mailed it for me. I hadn't noticed that she had lost an earring.
And when
Liar.
did you invite this secretary? This woman may be the thief we are looking for.
That was yesterday evening. My ticket was still there when I went down to breakfast. She can't have taken it.
Semper ubi
see.
sabubi.
Never mind. It is easily checked. And there was no other person in your room?
No, I swear there wasn't.
Ah, well, never mind. If it is not her, there is only one option left.
Fine. Please finish your job quickly. I'll be downstairs in the lobby.
Bad liar.
This is the most likely answer.
Is that true, though? What did that do? I feel like I've been chewing this forever. I mean, he's staying in a nice hotel, but he did overdraft his bank account, which is not something wealthy people usually do. Just saying. Let's find that other mustache. Has anyone seen a golden mustache? Looks like a mustache, but it's made of gold. Pretty straightforward, usually, but surprisingly difficult to find in this moment.
I hope you'll find this ticket soon, my friend. The Orient Express won't wait forever.
Aren't you the director of the line or something? I thought you made that clear several times.
The Hotel Tocatlian is a perfect prelude for my journey.
See, I'll withhold my judgment until it actually happens. I don't mind them changing things as long as it makes sense. The problem I had with the 2006 game is that it didn't make sense. None of it. Oh my god.
Pardon, monsieur. May I inquire when the staff begins cleaning the rooms?
Every morning at breakfast time, sir. After making certain there are no guests in the room, of course.
May I speak with the chambermaid who cleaned room 411 this morning?
I hope you don't think that one of our staff stole the ticket.
No. Do not distress yourself. We seek only information.
I will summon her at once.
Oh, I'd ask her to bring her laundry cart.
This rendition of Poirot is pretty good so far, though. It's like, Monsieur, no! That was not my intention! No!
Do not be frightened, mademoiselle. Did you clean room 411 this morning?
Room 411? Yes, that is one of mine.
Did you see a ticket on the desk when you entered the room?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice a ticket. There was a wallet, but of course I did not touch it.
Did you open the window?
Yes, we always air the rooms. Oh, but I forgot to close the window. While I was making the bed, the person from next door was pounding on the wall. I wondered if he needed assistance. I tossed the dirty sheets in my cart, quickly finished mopping, and went to see, but it was nothing. But I'm afraid I left the window open. I'm so sorry.
The window left open, papers scattered on the floor. The chambermaid cleaning the room. I believe I can now visualize what happened.
Yeah, absolutely no one is on their phones, you're right.
Poirot is not going to touch the dirty laundry.
What if there's a golden mustache? Where's the golden mustache? Only go to the 4th floor. Up as well. Nothing helpful though. I don't know if that's actually him walking faster or if they just made the animation play faster. didn't see one in this room. Maybe it's not location based. Maybe it's more about chapters. You know, this is chapter 1, and as long as I come on.
The room.
Here we go. Chambermaid puts her cart behind the desk. Chambermaid opens the window, goes to make the bed. That's when the waiter gets the ticket. Ticket lands in the cart. And dirty bed is dropped over the thing, and she accidentally spills some soapy water.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
He is disturbingly handsome, but at the same time, somehow a better characterization of Poirot than last time, so. Kind of interesting, because in the thousands when they made those games, they actually did go out of their way for Murder on the Orient Express to get David Suchet to voice Poirot. Makes me wonder why they didn't try to get a voice double at any point. Kind of like with Troy Baker and Indiana Jones.
Mademoiselle, would you be so kind as to look in the sheets from room 411?
Aha!
And so the missing train ticket completes its strange journey. An open window, a laundry cart, and an annoying neighbor. But chance is the only guilty party in this dark mystery.
Mr. Poirot, I apologize. I believe my concern got the better of me, and I forgot myself.
No, you're just a
It
racist.
was a case of great magnitude. I'm glad I was up to the challenge.
With sarcasm.
And that, I think, is that.
Oh, okay. This game doesn't take itself seriously, which I appreciate as well. He's definitely pretending to be metrosexual. Not doing a great job of that. I'm still disappointed I haven't found the other mustache. Ugh. Yeah, they've got a guide. Okay, there is one in the lobby. I was correct. I'm just blind. It's right over here. No!
Our bags are all packed. I have my ticket and papers. If you give me yours,
I'll hang on to mine.
but as your secretary...
As my secretary, you see to the bags, Hector.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That man, I have a curious impression of him, as if I were observing a wild animal, uncaged.
Thank you for the subscription, Dreamy. That's very kind of you. Thank you again. Oh, so glad to have you back. There we go.
Come
I'm happy.
to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
I Poirot. All right, he's growing on me so fast. He probably does. I mean, this is the Benoit Blancification of Poirot. Does that make sense? Right? Like, they're leaning into the accent a lot, and like, he's a little ridiculous. He's not short and funny looking, but he is ridiculous, so I'm still okay with it, you know?
We must leave for the station. Our bags are in the taxi. Did you find the ticket?
It was a case most difficult, but somehow Hercule Poirot managed.
I knew you could do it. Now we can sit back and enjoy a relaxing train ride.
He's so sarcastic. He's just like, oh, I have to deal with this. I'm gonna at least have some fun while I do it. Oh, that loaded too fast for me to read, but hey, it's that train station that everybody has film, pictures, etc. of. I never remember the name of. I mean, it's a goddamn landmark.
Well, of course, no journey on this train is ever ordinary, but this is a special occasion. To celebrate the 140 years of the Orient Express, the engine will be none other than the splendid Pacific 231G558. There she is, Poirot. The most celebrated train in history. Oh, my eyes fill with tears of pride. It is time we were aboard, my friend. Follow me. The wagon-lit conductor, Pierre Michel, will direct you to your compartment.
Lead the way.
Part of this was someone's train obsession made it.
1922 by the Compagnie Bâtiment.
Someone's train hyperfocus made it into the game. Like, hold on.
Tignol Châtillon. At the time of its purchase by the SNCF in 1938, it could reach speeds up to 130 kilometers per hour.
What is that in freedom units?
It is like traveling back in time. Today, the train is limited to 100 kilometers per hour. I assure you, that will be more than fast enough to get you to Paris in time for your connection to
Slow
London.
as him.
In the meantime, you will bask in the magic that is the Orient Express.
Okay. That was a lot. So we're gonna go looking for mustaches. Time for mustache time. I don't really want to look through this whole fucking station, so cheat a little. You would have to go all the way to the end, to the bench. Not this end? Nope, right there. See it. I see it. Aha!
Another golden moustache to treasure.
Go 60 miles an hour. I drove faster than that on the way home from...
Princess Dragomirov's pet miner bird. An unusual traveling companion.
I want to double check what a miner looks like. Carnivorous birds? Oh. The... starling. Related to the starlings. Okay. This is a starling from the Indian subcontinent specifically. Some are considered talking birds. Okay. So a myna bird is a group of birds in the starling family, but unlike other groups, it is not a natural group. It is literally just starlings that are from the Indian subcontinent, which is a little artificial, to say the least.
My luggage is not stacked well. I am resisting the temptation of lining it up properly. A moment to savor, to see the famous locomotive after so many years.
Okay, now I have to see if... is this a real... Pacific 31... Is this someone's actual thing? Guess what? Guess what? That is an actual train. Okay. And everything that was stated is, in fact, exactly as it was. Oh my god. That's so
Wales
funny.
rule!
Seeing if this was ever actually a... Nope, okay. It doesn't look like it was actually an Orient Express train, but it's an actual engine that carried passenger cars at the time, which is kind of charming in how much of a hyper-focus that was. That just made its way into the game. Well done. Well done. Okay. Oh yeah, the Orient Express was definitely a real train, and it was considered like the height of luxury for some time. These days it's called the Venice Simplon Orient Express, and you can still book passage on it. It's expensive as fuck. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of, yeah. So if anything, actually, I think the cabins, the design, and everything of this train is based on the Venice Simplon Orient Express. Let me just get a image address. This will work. So yeah, so there's an example. That's just one of the cabins. Now that's one of the most expensive cabins that you can get. A more there are slightly more economical ones, but we are still talking about like $6,000 a night. They're not cheap trains because it's purely about just the experience. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure that this game just uses the Venice Simplon Orient Express, the actual train that exists in our day today, as a model for these.
Good evening, monsieur. Your compartment is number 202. However, I am afraid that all the others are already full.
Full? But how can that be?
It is incredible, monsieur. All the world elects to travel tonight.
All the same, you must find room for this gentleman here.
Now this is interesting. Is it going to be...
Exercise my powers of observation while they try to find me a bed.
He is a friend of mine.
Is this going to be a...
Number 201.
It is taken, monsieur.
What?
Like,
Number 201?
you actually do have to share?
We are full. Full everywhere.
Darling, we have to get aboard.
I know, I know.
I have heard of the phobia, fear of flying, but fear of trains?
Now you're making fun of me.
Never mind. We'll board shortly, once our compartment is ready.
Okay, I thought we were going to make some deductions there.
Notice the young woman from the hotel. She again wishes to watch the old man with his little friend, but not to be seen herself.
Not doing a great job of that, just to be honest with you.
Is everything aboard the train, Hector?
In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. I'm having them disinfect the room again as you instructed. I also got a call from the Indians. The sale is going through as you expected.
There was never any doubt. No other phone calls, Hector? From Geneva or Venice?
No, sir. Who were you expecting?
Never you mind. Check our tickets. We're not going in until everything is confirmed.
The young man seems quite agreeable, but the older man is something quite different.
Mary.
Not now. Not now.
When it's all over, when it's behind us, then...
Pulled right from the novel. I'm supposed to have said that on the ferry, though.
Why did you order so much lobster, Hotaru?
My dear Freya, I need it for my specialty on the second night. And if the lobster a la mori isn't fresh, the passengers will know.
We don't have enough space for my desserts. Tonight, molten chocolate cake. Tomorrow, my specialty.
That is not my concern. They will not have room for them anyway.
Serve your lobster tonight.
Chicken a la mori must be the first night dish for the travelers. It is easier to digest.
Ugh, you really are the egomaniac everyone says you are.
I have every reason to be. I am the engine. You are just the caboose.
I don't know that I would ever refer to the pastry chef as the caboose.
Wow, I am mortified. The 140th anniversary, perhaps, but such a plague of passengers.
Alright, what do we got? Secretary. Easy. Said explicitly several times. She is afraid of taking the chain.
Fantastic.
I don't know what the bolero thing is. It looks like a tattoo, but it's not. She is worried.
Yes.
Her face is just filled with it. Storage of the refrigerator.
Great.
That woman is watching these two.
Right. That was easy.
I love the little the little fucking vignette things. They're so dumb and they're wonderful at the same time. There's just it is truly actually very Poirot coded. It's like he knows he's that good. That is exactly, he's like, I am the greatest detective in the world. And you're like, yeah, okay.
Wow. We have a solution. A gentleman has not yet come.
An Englishman, a Monsieur Harris.
A name of good omen.
It is already time to leave. What do I care for Mr. Harris?
As Monsieur pleases. I had your things sent straight to your compartment. Unfortunately, you will be with another traveler. No, only for the first night. It cannot be helped.
I will survive, mon ami.
Monsieur Book, we can't find enough space in the kitchen refrigerator to store all of my ingredients.
How is it possible?
His recipes are extravagant. We need to leave something on the platform.
If my lobsters don't go, I don't go.
And have the passengers of the Orient Express go hungry? Never!
Must I
The
eat
lobsters need to be...
is unworthy of Poirot, but I do not intend to starve on the most luxurious train in the world.
Is this gonna be a... Yeah, I get to do a puzzle. Let's go, let's go.
It is impossible to fit everything into the Gary's refrigerator. Obviously, my entree are more important than dessert.
If Mr. Mori delays his lobsters for a day or two, we can restock at another station.
Delay? You ask me to delay? Freya?
Calm yourself, my friend. I'm sure we can find a solution. Is that a diagram of the refrigerator? May I see it?
Yes. He refuses to look at it.
He refuses to look at it. Yeah, no shit. He's probably just gonna ignore it. Alright. Yeah. She is a pastry chef. Not okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, she's 27. She's young, but not that young.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I love this man. Shit, okay. Alright, here we go. Fridge Tetris. I am going to show you how much I suck. Hope you're all ready for this, because... So, wait, no, can I not? Wait. Okay, so I can't turn it. That is a concern, I suppose. Right? Up. Yes. Nope, 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 nope. Niet. Let's not give up hope. I can't turn these. But I'm still good at this, so...
Et voilà.
You saved tomorrow night's dinner. Mr. Poirot, I will reserve the finest lobster just for you.
I look forward to it.
As a gourmand, he is probably excited about that.
Hopefully, that will be the last.
Is the lobster perfect with two identically sized claws?
Your compartment for tonight only is at the back of the second-class carriage, number 102. Tomorrow, you move to a private compartment.
Okay. Time to board the train. Beep boop.
Welcome, Monsieur Poirot. I apologize for the delay.
Thank you, Monsieur Michel. I am delighted you could accommodate me.
I mean, Poirot was always a little to begin with, but like this feels like it's taking the subtext to explicit levels, you know? We're not being subtextual anymore. We're being very frank and very straightforward about this.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102. These
just showing
first
off,
class
though.
rooms are very spacious and luxurious.
Yeah, it's just the venison blonde. Only I had money.
Wrong compartment. I need to find... Pardon me?
Oh, my apologies.
Wrong compartment. Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
Ah, see, they have a nice little handy dandy map. Handy and dandy. Water closet behind the kitchen. And near one of the kitchen. I think I could go that way. Belgian Benoit Blanc. Oh my god. Straightforward. Yeah, right. Can I go through the store yet? No, I cannot. Okay. What was I gonna say about Benoit Blanc? Because I was talking about Knives Out recently. I feel like I need to watch it again. And what I really want to do, though, is I want to wipe my memory and watch Knives Out for the first time again. And oh, it's because I recently found out that fucking, what's it called? Netflix is not going to be doing a large theatrical release again. Apparently, it might even be smaller than Glass Onion. So I'm kind of pissed about that because I cannot say how much I wish I could just give them fucking money for this. Hey, she's on her phone. There we go.
Lady has a style of her own, eccentric but chic.
So how is she, the Princess Dragomir? That's what I wish to know.
Come to Poirot, my... I can't believe it's a locomotive from the 1930s that is pulling us. Wrong compartment. I need to...
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No, my name is McQueen.
She's absolutely just on Facebook, and she doesn't know what she's doing either.
Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute. The train's remarkably full.
En voiture!
Listen, sir, if you'd rather have the lower berth, easier and all that, well, that's all right by me.
No, you are too amiable. It is for one night only, at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out of Belgrade.
Not exactly.
I love that they have these factoids up, but the problem is I have an SSD and it loads way too damn fast. Yeah, she's just my grandmother. She doesn't know what she's doing on Facebook. She's absolutely clicking on things she really should not. Okay, alright, train nerds, get your fill. They really want to show off the train. Like, this is really cool! And I'm like, it has no semblance of importance to the plot. The train itself is just a plot device. It doesn't matter what engine it is. Alright. Alright. So we've already moved to our own cabin. None of that mattered, we're saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Oh my god, this queen is fucking contoured.
Passengers in the dining car.
Do you see the contour here? The cheeks? Jesus. Oh my god, the Kenny G. Oh no, it's the smooth jazz. Oh no. What are we doing?
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
Girl.
It is true what you say. Thank you,
Girl.
Mr. Fouché, monsieur.
Fucking contouring, the lip gloss. Like, alright. Kardashian contouring, right? Have a good night, darling. And have a good night, Dreamy. Thanks for joining the stream. Just walk right the fuck in. Alright. It says access to authorized personnel only. And I just open the door and I'm like, nah. I'm gonna look in here anyway.
How about that? This door's not locked.
None of the doors are locked. Some of them should be. And I walk right past him. Just fuck you. We're done.
Yes, sir?
Apparently I can't. Fine. Fine.
Please, my friend, join me. I have
Poirot is authorized because Poirot.
Thank you. It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah. If I had but the pen of a Balzac, I would depict this scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think. And yet, it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together.
I mean, if you really want that, you can take an Amtrak.
Under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the journey, they part.
All classes?
They go
Really?
their several ways.
This train?
Never perhaps to see each other again.
Certainly it interests us.
Yeah,
inviting us
I'm
to
glad we all
watch and
picked up on that.
wonder about their lives.
Ah, I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
Those two?
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Anyone from Schenectady would never say such a thing. I'm gonna be so real with you. But okay, let's keep going.
And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
I don't even know what to say here. English teacher instead of a governess. That makes sense. Yeah, she's got some lines, some bags. I'm not getting 23 out of that.
I must admit.
Really? That young? Okay, fair enough. She's just really fucking tired / British.
No, not good.
Oh, because I have American. Fucking dumbass. That's on me. That's on me.
Et voilà.
Et voilà.
There is much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals little. She is self-contained. Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me. Mamma mia, you can feel the power of engine. We climb into the mountains with ease. I know something.
We found the train enthusiast.
And this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the city, it is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely French. Okay, alright, spokesperson, age 35. Yep. I am
Right answer.
not completely agnostic, but not that enthusiastic about any particular mode of transportation.
As it is in the words, he believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are
I'm actually going to be taking the Amtrak next week.
It's not a parlor trick, my friend. It is
A
simply
little pissed that the new Acela trains are going to be coming out a week after my trip, and I'm on the Acela. So it's like I get the last of the old shit instead of the first of the new ones. That.
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
But it is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
There is the Amtrak Coast Starlight, which I've heard is very beautifully scenic. There's that. And yeah, I'll probably get to ride the new Acela at some point. I mean, we're already talking about going... My family's already talking about going to visit some family down in D.C. over the winter, so that'll almost certainly be a train ride, because flying is stupidly expensive, driving sucks ass because New Jersey just shouldn't exist, and the New Jersey Turnpike is a blight on humanity, and therefore the only thing left is the train. Now, the Northeast Regional is a perfectly serviceable train. It only gets you there an hour later than the Acela does, but if the chance is there to maybe get to try the new train, I might do that. I'm not going to be honest. Yeah, the New Jersey Turnpike is a piece of shit. I hate it so much. Like, there are two states on the East Coast that are far longer than they have any right to be, and they are New Jersey and Connecticut. Both of them are awful. Truly awful to drive. I hate driving through Connecticut. I hate driving through New Jersey. I mean, one of these days, I would like to do a cross-country United States train trip and literally do, like, Boston to Chicago, and either Chicago to Seattle or Chicago to LA, not sure which. Whatever I do on the way out, I do the other on the way back. Basically, like, Boston to Chicago, Chicago to Seattle, Seattle to LA, LA back to Chicago, and then back to Boston. Problem is, I want to spend some time in those three cities, so this is going to be, like, a very expensive, very long trip. Who we looking at?
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
That looks like lemon.
It looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes. I wasn't sure what that was.
Oh.
What is the red fruit?
That would be called a raspberry, my dear.
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
This looks like a Nancy Drew dessert.
The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
Crushed.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed. Poirot, I am
Has this man never seen a raspberry?
Favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
This dessert is sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
You who are the expert at interrogation.
Book, it is a dessert.
It is the pinnacle of desserts. You, my friend, who, as you say, are on this train, I blush to remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Poirot. Good luck.
Okay, so yet again, this man owns the train. And he can't get one of his employees to tell him the recipe? Confused. confused. I mean, yeah, driving on the East Coast is at least better than driving most of the rest of the country, where it's just endless roads. It's not quite as bad here, I suppose, but on the flip side, I still hate driving.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening,
I do it
sir.
because I have to, not because
How can
I
I
want
help
to.
you?
That was a magnificent.
Maybe not even
dessert
have
you
to,
served
but
us tonight. I
it is
wanted
more.
to tell you personally how much both Monsieur
It is
Bouc and I
easier to do.
enjoyed it.
Most
Thank
of the
you
time.
very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But, well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's
That took
dessert,
no time at all.
first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a
Are
small
we supposed
scoop
to
of
be looking at
lemon ice
something?
cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little too easily. I sense she wasn't entirely honest with me.
Because it's raspberry, not strawberry.
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me. But I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
I have fucking... do these people not think I know what a raspberry look like? Do people in this... Is this an alternate universe in which raspberries are a truly rare fruit? Like, is that what's happening right now? Because I'm feeling a little gaslit. This is like the second time in the span of 5 minutes that someone's been like, what do you think those were? And it feels like Blue's Clues. Like, what the shit? Hold on. Hold on.
You used raspberries, not
They're very clearly as raspberries. They're not.
Mr. Bouc, he couldn't tell the difference.
Which I don't
Let's move on to
understand.
the bottom part of the dessert.
my favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
And we know it's biscuits, not chocolate.
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate.
Yeah,
Do you know what
I have
ingredients
eyes.
used?
I have eyes. I don't. Oh my god, the raspberry famine 2020. Oh my god. I mean, see, this is 2023, so AI hadn't like totally kicked off yet, so I don't know that we can blame it on that, but I feel like it should.
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer? I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give
And
you one
foot
last
in
challenge.
mouth.
I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than
Okay.
this.
Okay. Little hint and nod to another case. I like that. I like that. Oh, I hate these logic puzzles. Vanilla is just before the flour. Eggs are added first or last. Orange peel comes later than the flour. Never mix sugar and milk consecutively. Sugar is added later than vanilla. The eggs and orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. Orange peel comes later than flour, and the eggs and orange peel are next to each other, and the eggs must be first or last, which means that they cannot be first, they must be last. And therefore the orange is right there. Okay. The vanilla is added just before the flour. Sugar is added later than the vanilla. There is a quiz, I knew it. The vanilla is added just before the flour. The eggs are added first or last. Vanilla is before the flour. Orange peel comes later than the flour. Which means the flour can be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me put it in here somewhere. I don't think... Vanilla is added before the flour. So the flour cannot be 1. Flour has to be at least 2, 3, or 4. Sugar is added later than the vanilla, which means vanilla would then need to be either 2 or 3. Maybe. Anything else with flour? Vanilla is added just before the flour. Okay, so wait, vanilla is going to be directly before that. Means it has to be one of these 3 still. You just... Is added just before the flour. The eggs are added last. Orange peel comes after the flour. You should never mix sugar and milk consecutively, which means that this is the correct place to put them. The sugar is added after the vanilla, which means it must be 4, and the milk, therefore, is first. Let me just double check that all these are true. Vanilla is added just before flour, 2 before 3, correct. The eggs are added first or last, it is last, correct. The orange peel comes later than the flour, it is after flour, 3 and 5. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively, they are not next to each other. Sugar is added later than the vanilla, which is after 2, good. And the eggs and orange peel are right next to each other. Perfect, as far as I'm concerned. Those logic puzzles absolutely fuck me up, and I know they're going to get harder if they come back, so...
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I can take advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the passengers.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This isn't the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragamirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Curry roast. It is a specialty of mine.
German. She's an assistant, former chef. In her 30s.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Let's just say the lobster was undercooked. That's that's bad. That's like bad. Hold up.
I made a lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky
Boston mentioned.
Train like this.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this. It's much better than the MBTA. You could be on the purple line, damn it. Okay, office is back in Boston. Therefore, they're probably in the financial district if they are offices. I guess then the question is, where are we living? Where are we living?
I do not.
Yeah, I didn't think he was 22, but 40 seems high, but whatever. I guess that might be gray hair on the side. I wasn't sure if that was gray or whether that was just shiny.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Get fucked, sir.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Oh, probably not a Seaport bro, because I feel like this guy is fucking old school. You know? Like,
yes, sir?
I want to go back here, because there's a golden mustache behind there. And I want it. I want it, and I want it now.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little gray cells?
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
now the lemon ice cream is melted.
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
All right. American profession. Yeah, businessman. That's what we'll call it. He's wearing a striped shirt, and that suit jacket does not fit him. Just saying.
Et voilà.
Like if that
What is
suit
it
could
you
close,
wish me
I'd be
to do for you,
surprised.
Monsieur Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in
You
that
don't live in New
position
York?
have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is
They
my
do, in
safety.
fact, lack taste.
My
You are
life has
correct.
been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself, but as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Mr. Ratchet. Oh, if you wouldn't mind.
I don't like your face!
Peacefully.
Oh, he is. Oh. If I may be personal, I do not like your face. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I do not like your face. Woo! Okay. There we go.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Great. And again, we just walk right into a place that I am not supposed to be in right now. I'm just gonna open this fridge and leave it open. Hold on. Can I... Those fridges seem to be able to be interacted with? Can I get over there? Nope. Nope. Okay, fine. Everyone on the train starves now. What am I doing again? Go to sleep. Got it. After all, it is time for...
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I'm
creme
sure
de
you
banana?
will find it to be most comfortable.
Well, that definitely looks like a tiny little, tiny little
have
Eastern
stopped.
European town.
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station.
I'm pretty sure
If you'd like to
Belgrade's
go
bigger
out
than
and
that,
get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision. May I
I was gonna say,
suggest
he's
that
drinking
chocolate
coffee. That's a
cocoa
good point.
It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
All right. This guy is... Stop flirting. Yeah, no, he's fucking... I think he's younger than that, but okay.
I'm
Okay,
right again.
twink.
That happens to me a lot.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there
I
anything
have
you
so many
No,
voice lines from this that I'm gonna want to put into stickers. Like, to be personal, Mr. Ratchet, I do not like your face. So good.
Why, I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
You misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
I hope you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam.
That...
Whoever I am.
Whoever I am? Excuse me.
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
Someone who's outside of Albany, she really reminds me of a New England wasp. I know, right? You eviscerated him, Poirot, with your words, okay? Like, you expect that man to have recovered?
Finally, a real bed fit for a king or a very tired detective.
Oh my god, he has matching pajamas too, doesn't he? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's... I love this. This is so gay. It's marvelous. I love it. What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, yes.
Monsieur Ratchet?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
Oh yeah, it's definitely just a time check, but I figured he might remark on it or something, you know? I was to say, Poirot's gonna murder somebody on this train. Like, also, what is with this music? It is so bossa nova.
Good night, madame.
The train has stopped, Mr. Michel.
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Where are we?
Between Winkowski and Brod.
Oh la la! The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? And leave the door bolted behind him? But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen. It's time for me to go back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
Like the most real reaction ever. I wish you good night, or whatever's left. That is odd, huh? That wasn't. This man is going to commit murder. Everyone on this train is going to die. So far, we are perfectly recreating the events that lead up to the morning. Reverse Orient Express. Everyone dies. Poirot's the one who did it. Fucking truth, though. Because they didn't let a gay man get his sleep.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well,
no shit!
I'll make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
It's 2023. You decided to take a train when it was urgent?
The train
what
still
part
has
about urgent do you like? Jesus.
The mustache comb to tame unruly nuts.
All right, yeah.
I'm wondering if my mic is picking up that because it's coming out of the speakers for some reason. I can't quite figure it out.
Finest of curling irons for the mustache.
This is all lore accurate.
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
I love that he narrates his whole kit. Fucking brilliant. No notes. I mean, yeah, if he had a fear of flying, that would make way more sense. I could believe that. Or like if they had some kind of winter storm or something. I don't know if a winter storm would fit Istanbul, but some kind of storm that like prevented planes from taking off, and this was the earliest he could leave. But even then, you would just wait for the storm to pass and...
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad luck? If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in deep trouble.
Just text your people in Paris and warn them.
Of course I tried that, but there is no network service in these mountains.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me. I can get no word to them. What will they think? We have refugees to help.
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. It works. Kind of. I don't know that it would have been during Stalin's reign that her titles would have been stripped, but I feel like that would have been right away. And the fact that she and her family even survived, like, the 1919 revolution, like, oh, okay. But, huh. Okay. Because it sounds like she basically stayed in Russia. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe that's putting a little bit too far. She might have fled Russia. Like, her family might have fled Russia, maintained their titles and obviously their wealth. And then, during Stalin's reign, the titles were all dispensed with. And then she went back to Russia to be the director of Museum Antiquities or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of confused, because it's like, I feel like that would have been the Bolsheviks.
Beautiful piano, what a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it. Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Is Nielsen pastry chef?
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Okay.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course, but you obviously have some influence with Bouc.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
You know, absolutely. I have some influence with the director of the line. He will just order the train to move and it will just go through snow and solid objects. It's totally normal behavior. Still can't get to that fucking fridge.
Another golden moustache to treasure.
Treasure. I don't know if getting the golden mustaches gets you anything, but yeah, it is 11 o'clock and I do need to stop. But I kind of also want to just get to the murder itself, and I know that's what's happening right now. So let's just maybe do that, and then I'll call it a night. It's going to be interesting because at some point I am going to be surprised by what happens. Like, at some point they are going to have to do something differently, especially with what Dreamy said earlier. And so I'm just like waiting for that moment to happen. Grab a spoon, right? I mean, be a more effective strategy than bitching.
Ah, my good friend, come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed, stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there. He's an American, a man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
He's excited.
You place the matter in my hands.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Yen, profession, medical examiner.
I must admit,
Nope.
I'm not
Doctor.
right this time.
I mean, he is a doctor.
That
Medical
was
examiners
easy.
are also doctors. So. That was easy.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I
Most
know
sensible
your
person on the
movements
train.
last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Ah, so Book is a little touch of the tism. Is that what we're saying here? That's his special interest is trains. Is that what we're saying? Sounds like that's what we're saying.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
All right, inspect the body.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
And it was shattered.
The phone was deliberately smashed.
But not shattered with the time. Interesting. Is that... Wait a minute.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew
not
he was in danger and wanted to be ready.
Figure out if I know what this
It was
is.
no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
It's not an HK USP, which I was wondering if that's what it was at first, being like, oh, Lara Croft mentioned. Like, hold up. But it's not. A vape pen?
Did it belong to Ratchet? I'll take photos.
I'll take photos, he says so sadly. I'll take photos. Oh, well.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
So far, everything is kind of exactly as the book. Ah, it has been broken and won't move beyond 10 of 1.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped
that's
at
the second hand.
1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
I mean, I guess it's more... My interest is more that, like, they are... Like, the only thing they really did was just move it to 2023. Like, otherwise, it is a one-for-one remake so far. We are setting the conditions up almost exactly.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times.
You're making
Several
very
alone
few
have been fatal.
changes.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will,
Some of
course,
the things
prepare
have been
a
like,
complete report on my findings.
he's Kenyan, not Greek. That like, oh god, Frau Schmidt? Yes. The German woman is like an assistant, not like a personal assistant, not a lady's maid. What's her face? Debenham is a teacher, not a governess, which, you know, is not a one-to-one, but pretty close too, so.
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door.
Stalin instead of the Bolsheviks. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff. Like little things, ultimately.
I wonder
Cat.
what could be in this photo.
Cat photo? We're not going to put it back together. Okay. Fair.
A box of sleeping pills. Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly, the bouquet turned into a butterfly. The flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest."
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Rabbit. Okay, so 1,000 flowers. She picked 10, so 990. And then there were twice as many. So, let's actually math this one out. 1980. Fat stack of bills.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep. A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials A.W.
I mean, that's a fountain in Venice, perhaps? The Alice and White Rabbit thing is curious in a departure. Are they clip-on ties? Yeah, they are. They are already tied. You are correct. They very well may be clip-ons.
Unusual letter, this. This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side. The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Alright, we got some. Feeling most likely by the murderer exit of Rash's room. He was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. The elements that reveal murder was able to get latched. Michelle had to break down the door. And the train is stopped and the window is open.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room. That's the right answer.
Of the escape, then. Two people that could have seen it would be Michelle and Mrs. Hubbard. Michelle sits in the hallway. Mrs. Hubbard is in
That
the room.
was easy.
Missing. Mind map. Ah, look at that. Restore the torn picture. Right, forgot.
For Daisy. Interesting. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. Alright. Two elements that help uncover what happened the night of the murder. Glass containing jars of powder. And the pills, obviously. Drinks had the sleeping pills. Felt threatened. Guard. But he took the sleeping pills, so he fell asleep. Makes sense.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. Et voilà.
Jeez, any of these. Alright. Employees would be Queen and Masterman. I do feel a little bit like knowing the novel does make me feel like I'm cheating a little bit here, because...
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
That will unfortunately have to be that. Okay. Oh, well, this is off to a very promising start, I have to admit. Just, what is the extras? Hold on, what is that? Chapter selection and credits. Okay, never mind. Go to quit the game. Cool. Well, yeah. Let's start. I gotta be honest. I am kind of excited by this. This is going well already. Like I'm just, yeah. I don't even know what else to say. It could be the train was not magical. It was not as nice as the train in Istanbul, the Orient Express. The MBTA did not live up to those expectations. Anyway, yeah, no, this is off to a good start. Knock on wood, stays that way. Can go off the rails very easily. We'll see. I'm liking the puzzles so far. The puzzle elements are kind of actually, like, I'm sure they will get harder, I guess is the best way to put it. Right now, nothing has felt like I have to really think too hard. Maybe the logic puzzle was probably the worst one, but that's just because I'm bad at logic puzzles. Like, I hate trying to take in that kind of information and then organize it out. I think I remember someone teaching me a grid method, which I use sometimes. I think I used it a couple times my last Nancy Drew playthrough. That made that easier, and I actually was okay with that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of those logic puzzles. Regardless, I do hope that they do get harder, because I want them to be a little more challenging. But the fact that they exist at all is like a change from the last game, which barely had any fucking puzzle at all. It wasn't difficult in the slightest. It didn't even ask me to think, is what it kind of felt like. So this is a very welcome change from that. The characterization of Poirot is immediately wonderful. I kind of love this. It's not totally canon, sure, but like, it's a little bit of a spin, but it, you know, it's good. It's good though. Like I don't hate it. And so far the other characters are all really pretty well done. I don't know, this is just impressing me a lot more than I thought it was going to after the last couple of games. I was ready to be disappointed right away, and I'm not yet. There's still chance for this to go completely off the rails, pun intended. But until that happens, I will continue to be hopeful. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Yeah. Thank you and welcome back, and happy to be back, and I will see you all again next week on Tuesday. Next week, unfortunately, will also be only one day stream week, because on Thursday I am taking my own train ride, and it will be that little train ride on the old Acela. Bleh. Just whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So I will not be streaming that day, obviously, because I will not be home. But yeah, we'll pick up again next week with some more Murder on the Orient Express. Until then, have a great night, have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you all soon. Mwah.